Rob from production, who I'm talking to right now on stream. Hello.
It's your boy, about to drink a protein shake from Monster.
I thought that was Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20.
So you never had one of these, Grant?
The guy? I don't know. No, I've never had one of those. I've actually never had those. I like the job. You'll have to tell me.
We're about to do a live test.
I'm nervous. Oh, it even has a little tab on top, so you know that shit's fresh. That's smart.
So you can get the hint of flavor.
You guys get a. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to get that. You're trying to pump up to be a beast like Schofield, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's smart. Absolutely true.
God, well they drink that. Schofield, God, Weehar, God. South American Dota has improved so much.
It does.
Has improved so much. It's so fun
pretty
watching
delicious, actually.
You want to know what would go good with that?
What would go good with
Have you guys tried one of those plus pizza in a bag?
Pizza in a bag?
Pizza in a bag.
Wow.
And now I'm not going to go crazy, but as normal, I do enjoy the pizza in the bag. The pepperoni, my second favorite compared to the buffalo. You get 10% off when you use the code BTS. Do you know what the website is? I do by heart. bts.gg/pizza. It's on the screen so I don't look as smart, but I'm not looking at it, I swear. I'm staring right at Blitz. Am I not?
It's true. He is.
Okay.
He's looking me dead in the eyes.
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know how he knew it was on the screen at the time because he was looking at it so much.
I've always got one eye on the screen and one eye on the machine.
What?
So bts.gg/pizza, 10% off. I would suggest getting one of each flavor, but if you want to just get one flavor, get the buffalo. It's my favorite by far. So
excellent. Great job, everybody.
Great job to everyone, including the Dota.
We did a great job selling out.
We did. But no, it's been better than
What's better than selling out is a game 3.
Yeah.
From
you know what?
paiN and Thunder Predator, which is started now.
Being serious, there's no way Thunder Predator can win a best of 3-game series, losing lanes all 3 times miserably. Like, they're just losing lanes every single time. Can they really win a series if they lose that many lanes? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, something's got to change because if paiN's had the lead, 10K lead, I think it was 6K actually this last game, but when you get a lead, you got to put, the Morphling ban. Will it be a Tusk ban? It's not? Okay.
I think they think that whatchamacallit is.
Morph's the problem.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I agree it's part of the problem, but I don't know. If they first picked Tusk, I'd laugh. They didn't. All right.
Naga Siren slipped through the pool. Night Stalker is still out there as well.
Warlock Tusk.
Warlock Tusk would be...
Just Warlock. Blitz, you talk about Warlock for a second. You believe it is one of the best heroes in the game right now, right?
I think that hero's insane. Because you're a 5-position hero that has one of the strongest team fight abilities in Dota. Like, that spell alone, your ulti and your Fatal Bond, it's not just like one or the other. It's that both are so game-changing in the late game. It's like you have one of the strongest laning presences in the game because you right-click trade efficiently. Your heal makes it so that you can't, in this dual lane, like 2-on-2 meta, you can't really do anything against your carry. Like, for the most part, that Morphling was getting hit with Blood Rage, Skywrath Mage, concussive shots, and Arcane Bolts. Did nothing to him. And then you scale into the late game. You get better as the game goes on. It's kind of absurd. The fact that he did more damage than just Morph in that game is insane to me.
Yeah.
That upheaval, we didn't talk in a lot of those fights. Like, even if you just have it down for 3 to 4 seconds.
It forced the BKB early, too.
Exactly. And it lasts, after you cancel it, it lasts, 1 to 2 seconds more. So you always get a ton of value of that. That's a very good hero. Now you see, we've seen so many first pick Nagas and then Warlock as well coming out. It seems Naga and Warlock have been very favored in almost every region now.
And not terribly surprising they go with the Warlock Beastmaster, even though, you know, Tusk was so good in that last game. Beastmaster is still one of the best offlaners for you to get at this time. paiN are just doubling down on the team fight, which has kind of come iconic for the last couple of patches, this opening of Naga Siren Jakiro.
Yeah.
To replace Naga Siren Disruptor.
It's a guaranteed either you're hitting someone during that sleep with an ice path or they're going to use a BKB immediately. If you don't try to, go a little extra for the 3-hero ice path, hit 0 and lose the game, which I've seen a lot. A lot.
And if they do use the BKB immediately, then it's good synergy. Naga Siren just ensnares you.
Yep.
And then you either get out, you stall, try and fight afterwards, something.
You can do a lot. So I like both teams opening. I think neither of them give away anything really, and they both are very strong. Laning phase as well as late game. I like the Slark ban. I agree. It's like HFN's first or second best hero. Just take it out. Don't let him get it.
I like the I was racing the real fast, but Naga Jakiro opener is strong. I know you said last game that you prefer the Jakiro over what was the hero that they ended up choosing?
Witch Doctor against Beastmaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a lot more team fight though. What I didn't like about their last lineup is that they only had this like mass single target non-team fighty dual support. And you saw how much more useful Schofield and Prada were in the end game there. Like they were actually useful, whereas paiN's 2 supports felt like they were pretty non-factors. I felt like King RD had one of the worst games that I've seen him on. Weehaw definitely overperformed in that game, as we talked about in the Kitchen Grant. We said like he kept them in the game way longer than they had any right to be in.
And we didn't say HFN played bad. It's just your troll late game with 5-second BKB. Like you wanted to end the game 20 minutes ago, and you got a 7 or 8-second BKB doing stuff, and then eventually, I mean, you attack very fast, but not when you're getting hit by a Eye of Scotty Morphling and an Upheaval.
We could say paiN have not played the cleanest games, right?
Oh, absolutely
Like game
not.
1 and 2, they both had a very large lead, and they failed to be able to close out the game.
Whoa, we are switching it up, my friend.
Oh, Schofield Earthshaker.
This is for almost all the marbles. Whoever wins this game would then play another best of 3 against SG to
go to Grand Finals.
Winner
of this game does have to play again, by the way. Winner of this game, I don't know about, I mean, it is technically right after this, but I'm sure like 10, 15-minute break.
You can eat.
And it's going to be winner of this goes up against SG for a spot in the Grand Finals, and
which
you don't want to play the last 8, possibly 11+ games.
Yeah,
you don't want
exactly. Right. It's a huge losers bracket disadvantage.
Because the full losers bracket gets played tomorrow. It's crazy. There you go. Okay. There's a lot of, I mean, heroes we see in other regions. We haven't seen Earthshaker or Death Prophet at all today, so interesting.
And even winning this series could potentially cut 3 games from the amount of games that you'd have to play. I think every Dota player, for the most part, is pretty prepared to play 2 or 3 best of 3s. But the prospect of playing 11 games in a row.
Plus, if you at least get into this winners bracket finals, like you played the team that's in the grand finals.
Yeah.
Right. It gives you at least some ideas to work with for when you play that series potentially again if you make it to the grand finals.
Holy smokes! They just Huskar'd.
Yes, they did.
A Toon Huskar, a good one. I think everyone says it's what's second best in SA behind Kataro.
So what is in the meta right now that you like against Huskar? I think Troll is still good.
I like Troll versus all 4 of their heroes, honestly. Well, except Warlock, but Warlock has to be plussed with other stuff to be good versus Troll.
What do you like playing against Warlock? I guess Slark? Because you can just jump on top of him.
It's banned.
Lifestealer
yeah,
Jug.
but I mean...
Oh, okay, in general, yeah.
Lifestealer Jug just because natural magic immunity.
I'm cool with Lifestealer this game.
Me too.
Lifestealer actually sounds pretty good.
It's just the one problem with both of those is they're both playing against Beastmaster, but, you know, you're not going to have the perfect hero. Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight is good versus Beastmaster and Huskar. He gets a Blink Dagger later, but he's got an Earthshaker that he's playing against. That's a problem.
Now you have multiple like we talked about during a lot of the group stages, right? The Dusa?
For who?
Versus
Yeah, this is bad damage.
I don't know.
I think that's just no damage.
I would like for them to have an offlaner that like actually does something.
For paiN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time around, I feel like the Bloodseeker was cute, and there were moments where it paid off, but it. Why are you smiling, Grant?
Just say you said cute.
It was.
It's cute. Go on. Sorry.
It would be cute this
you
game
interrupted
too.
yourself.
No, it was like it was cute, but it was like how useful
Was he? Yeah.
He had moments, but
it felt like they did do it for like the laning phase, like have fun versus this blood raged Skywrath.
Spectre. That is
interesting.
That does get on top of Warlock and Earthshaker. Earthshaker hates Spectre.
Oh.
Huskar does not like Spectre.
What's the build nowadays on Spectre? There's like 2 or 3 different builds, right? You still have like Vanguard Radiance. You also have Blade Mail.
I think the current build from the NA scene, from what I've seen anyway, is this early Blade Mail pickup.
Yeah, I like it.
So I think you go
Versus Husker especially would be good.
Because I had to play carry recently, and so I just literally just
sorry to
like
your teammates.
Yeah. Hey, we won. We won.
Hey.
I made some fatal misplay,
your
but we
MMR
still
right
won. 6.2, 6.3. I lost some qualifier games.
What are you at,
It's not
Blitz?
great.
I think I'm like 6'3".
Nice. I don't play ranked ever.
I was
Sorry.
like 5'8", and then I won like all my quals.
Really?
I got that bump.
Yeah.
So if
and,
you did
and
it
I,
before
and I
they
was like 6'5", and
Yeah.
I went 3-7 in my quals.
The only games I lost to were
You
to
didn't go down
we
too
evened
much,
out.
though, surprisingly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I grind it back a little bit.
Is Brewmaster a playmake? Is that a hero you like on paiN?
Huskar hates it.
Yeah, you just get tossed up in the air, dispel your heal.
Yep. And you've got miss percentage chance early on. I mean, all
The laning
time,
phase
but
is going to be pretty annoying. Maybe you just aggro.
You do not have a saving mechanism besides the Naga Siren Sleep
True.
for any of these heroes when they're gone on by Huskar.
Well, what I'd like is if the rocket's dropped, you just immediately reset the fight.
Yeah.
Just Naga, sleep, get everyone back. Because you don't... All you need is for the Death Prophet to survive. Then she'll do the heal, suck
Yeah.
on everybody.
So
Turn it around.
what do you get middle to go against this Death Prophet? Because you don't do Huskar versus Death Prophet.
Absolutely
I know a Toon does.
not.
Huskar does play it middle a lot, but there's no way you do that here.
Let's see.
You just go with Lena. I like Lena here again.
Do you like Lena against Spectre? I don't think you do.
I don't really like
I mean,
anything
it's still a
with
strong
Spectre,
hero,
but
but-
yeah. I guess you're right. What would you take then? Tinker got banned out, obviously.
You probably don't like SF. How's
What's like a tanky middle hero that's not named Viper that can like do damage late game, but doesn't feel too bad versus Spectre mid?
that is a lot. I was gonna say Dragonite, but then you listed several other things you wanted. Kunkka?
I want
Kunkka
12
versus
different things.
Kunkka
Kunkka's nice
versus
against
DP.
DP.
Oh yeah,
Kunkka good
Kunkka.
versus Spectre.
Then
The rum.
are you fine with like 4 melee plus a Warlock though? Is that okay? Like I know it's not the biggest deal, but it feels a little rough in team fights.
I mean, Huskar's not melee, dude. What do you mean Huskar's a melee?
I mean, what does he do to start a fight?
He
gets
jumps
on top of
into
somebody on melee.
a slightly less range form. If you want to,
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
it's just semantics.
semantics. I don't know. I would just go with Lena personally. I just think J Mari won a game with it. Like put him on something comfortable. They do Ember, okay.
Okay.
That is a bad mid matchup, correct? Or is it not terrible?
It's not terrible, but
Okay.
DP feels nice against a lot.
It's also Weehaw versus J Mari. As we've seen, Weehaw has won both mid matchups extremely well.
He crushed.
Like he crushing. You know.
But they don't have any lockdown. You can always jump away from spirits before you get hit by Ice Path, right? For the Naga Siren Sleep combo.
I believe so. I don't know. This is like a best of one now, right? I mean, pretty much you're playing. You're just winning this game. You move on to play SG next. You lose this game. You have a long night ahead of you to figure out
Didn't
what you
we-
need to do.
I think something like this happened. Like they picked Huskar and then they DC'd and couldn't get back in. Wasn't it against paiN? Am I going crazy
Was
here?
that in opens? I believe it was in opens when that did happen. It wasn't.
No, it was a game that we casted.
Oh.
The game paused for like an hour.
Yeah, because they unpaused on paiN in the opens, and then...
I don't know. This is a grudge match for sure, though.
Sure.
I mean, it had, as you
You
guys
know what I'm
saw.
talking about, right?
I
That
know
was
what you're
the
talking about.
game-
Yeah. When we watched 10 minutes of it, and then it ended up not getting played, right?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
Huskar game. So now
Yeah.
we know how the Huskar game will end.
Okay.
This is like the continuation.
Well, it might be a little different, but yeah.
It's a circle of life.
I hope it doesn't end.
Oh, I
that
love
way.
that. That Brewmaster says my
They
favorite.
aggroed him with CK, if I remember. Wait, no.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was a really rough game.
That's all right.
Was it? I thought no, because
No,
we
that was
saw
a
the end of
different
the
game.
CK
Yeah, we saw the
game.
end of the CK game.
They aggroed him with something,
They aggroed him with
Thunderpride?
something. I can't. I think
but they can't aggro him with Spectre.
I know it wasn't. I don't think it was Infamous, so I'm pretty sure it was Thunderpredator.
They just don't have good aggro supports, unfortunately. If
Do you-
anything,
Do
Thunder
you,
Predator could aggro.
do you believe in the HFN Spectre? It's a little bit different than the heroes he's been playing.
I personally think Spectre is pretty strong right now, too. Again, to reemphasize, I won a game with it recently, so it has to be strong.
It's pretty good. Wait, can you check his cosmetics? Does he
For
have the
Brewmaster?
No, the Spectre. Does he have the gold
Oh.
one or just the normal one?
The normal one, it looks like.
Oh, that's inscribed.
He's only had one first blood.
Damn, he's not played it very often. I do like that one. It looks pretty sick.
But then again, you could play a lot of games without getting first blood on Spectre.
Yeah.
That is a difficult hero, unless your team is really trying to funnel you the kill.
Here you go, buddy. Do it with your 15 damage a hit. All right. Well, this is definitely a different game than the first two we've watched by far. You have a less playmaky-ish hero early game for Schofield, and he's been their biggest playmaker early. So when you don't have a Tusk who's getting you these early kills, instead you have an Earthshaker who can set up sick fishers, I think it could make a big difference.
So they are looking at an Earthshaker Huskar lane with Warlock top to try and pressure the Spectre. And paiN already setting themselves up to dodge. They showed Beastmaster, or Brewmaster, sorry, at bottom lane. And the two other supports.
Nothing like getting run at. Naga still the most annoying, especially Stout Shield plus 7 armor is still so ridiculous.
And the fact that she does minus armor to you early on, when most heroes don't have a whole lot of armor to begin with.
He's going to try to even up the mid matchup. Oh, nope. He's moved.
They're preventing Tavo from getting to lane, or trying to anyway.
Run, Tavo.
King RT is on his way, though. They can't battle these two.
Yep, boots first. Oh, the juke. The fake back. I think they're just running his lane, but still. I like to say it.
Dude, they're still rune at top.
Dude,
oh, there it is.
I watched an open qualifier game with two very good teams, and one of them went untouched. First rune went untouched, that exact rune, and it might happen again.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Grant, what happens if it does? What are we doing here?
I get very upset.
You want me to all chat?
You do
I
what you
wouldn't
want. That's on you, bud.
That was
I
a joke, by the
give a
way.
shit what you
I would
do.
never influence the game like that. But it does bother me.
Well, I thought you were just going to do like LOL, but
Just all chat LOL.
I think
Oh, see, I thought you were going to do the Admiral Bulldog and just...
runes. I think in this kind of game, right, they're going to go and fight for the bounty rune. So they'll see it like 450, like, what the hell? All right.
Someone's about to get a real nice surprise.
What if the bounty rune got, like, it's scaled per minute? You know? So you just let it sit there, and it just kind of...
So you defend it instead of taking it? That'd be fun. I would like that.
You'd have to get a lot of
it
gold for that
ferments
to
a
be
little
worth
bit,
it.
you know? It just gets stronger.
It'd have to be like 50 gold a minute per person.
I mean, it would just scale to whatever it would be at 5 minutes. You know?
So that means Thunder Predator has tri-laned all 3 games. They are living in the, I wouldn't say the past because they've won a game. They've done very well both, but all 3 games they have tri-laned.
All right, I think that's probably more about Attune, right?
Attune. You
They
know he's the man. Yeah.
protect Attune at all costs.
But it does mean that this bottom lane, the Spectre's just going to get more. He's going to get more XP. He's going to get a good amount of farm. Already up to 8 and 5 compared to Attune only at 6 and 3.
If they actually got the aggro tri-lane versus the Spectre, then this tri-lane would be fine. But paiN got the lanes they wanted. They had the Brewmaster versus Husk.
This already, I mean, paiN's won both laning phases. Whether win or lose late game, they've won every laning phase. I don't see that changing this game either.
Yeah.
Jamar is doing a lot better. This is the best middle game he's had so far. It's 13-1 versus 14-1. He is keeping it very even, yes, and not dying. That's big.
I'd be super
nice
surprised if
block
he
in.
died in this matchup.
King RD is taking a lot of Fire Spear damage, but it is only level 1 Fire Spears, and that does very little.
It really does.
The damage doubles level 2.
They don't really, don't they? They just throw the beer on top of Husker, and they have 0 damage.
Yeah.
The
in
beer?
lane.
If he just
the
misses.
brewski. The Kagger.
Just nailed him with the Paps core.
Just hit him in top of the head. He can't
It's
see.
not
He's
actually
blind.
the alcohol. It's the fact that he's just been nailed in the head with a can.
I'm out for the night.
I love that taunt.
It only says alcohol. It does not specify what kind. So
Okay.
it could be a good ale.
Or a single malt whiskey. We don't know.
Yeah.
He's throwing some natty ice in his eyes.
Natty Ice. Come on.
The king of beers.
The king. This is the calmest game we've had too. Those
It
first
has
two were just people running at each other the entire time, and now they realize this game's a little bit more important.
Weehaw is dominating the mid matchup.
Now, okay. He has.
Sorry,
you're right.
we were saying crushing.
Yeah.
no G at the end.
You're right. What happened? It was 15-1 to 14-1, and now Weehaw just won 2 straight waves.
Yeah.
Oh, Jaimari got the rune though.
That's not, and it's an
You
arcane.
feel
That's
it?
nice.
That's huge.
That's big. And he's gonna bring raindrops out soon.
So Weehaw's advantage is going to be gone.
Do you think we're gonna see a rotation? I mean, we obviously saw the Jakiro go up top, but is this just gonna be 3-3, 1-1, and 1-1 from until like level 6s?
I mean, I guess, but this is like a level 3 Huskar. You can't
you
be that
don't-
happy about this.
You can't tri-lane, full tri-lane a Huskar.
Oh, bottom.
Experience is way too
HFN.
important. Oh, HFN? He gets the healing salve off and...
Fake back and hit it? No, doesn't want to waste mana.
Oh, King RT taking a lot of damage. He does have the extra damage coming out on top of a Toon turn and did some more thanks to the Fatal Bonds. They clean him up.
Hey, this is like the first time I've seen them tip the other team.
Yeah?
It's just one guy at 25 tip, too, the broke tip. Here you go.
Just picked a quarter up off the ground and gave it to him.
Would Bill Gates stop to pick up a penny off the ground?
I mean, I don't, so I doubt he will. Do you?
Yeah, it's worth it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
When-
definitely is.
Every time you pick up a penny, you put it in your pod. You don't actually spend it. I don't.
I do.
I do nickels and above. I'll definitely do a nickel, but a penny, I throw pennies on
You
the
see-
ground. No,
So
yeah.
that's whose pennies
no
I
one
keep
else
finding.
needs to sub to Grant. He's living the rich life, apparently.
Honestly.
Oh, no, I'm serious. When you go to, like, say, Walmart or something, and you buy something, like, I'll take all the... I don't use pennies.
Okay.
Nice play.
They
there.
try to make a big ensnare play, I guess.
The save a penny shit, you know, at the gas station. And
No,
stuff?
but I leave it because then on top of the thing, it's like the donate to kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just put it in there.
Okay, so you're a good human being.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me that you think you're better than me?
No?
Let's be real.
Yeah.
If you're putting pennies into the save a kid's life thing because it's just more convenient for you to get rid of the penny, I'm not sure how good of a human being that makes you.
You don't know Grant.
Cap's main Blitz.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh,
He's throwing
Cap.
undies in there.
Yeah. Cap's putting his receipt in there. Oh, they're going
Guess how
forward.
much I spent? Jaimari, he's going to go for Weehaw, but Weehaw, the exorcism just ran out. He got a little bit of a heal. They do a little bit more damage. King RT is actually trapped in. Jaimari's trapped in by the ensnare. Needs to
out
be
of
able to jump
mana.
to his other one, but he can't get it. He has no mana.
And he had a regen rune.
Oh.
No.
That is... He didn't pop it because he's like, well, you know what? I'll try to get as low as possible. That is a case of min-maxing it a little bit too hard.
I'm really surprised HFN didn't pop ulti there, too. He had it.
Oh, yeah. He could have just jumped in for the team fight.
Probably got 2 kills.
Maybe he wanted to wait to see if the Ember Spirit jumped away.
Yeah.
And then he could
I think he was
pursue.
just being patient.
That's smarts. You look, though. He's killing it right now. You'd rather have a Spectre 44 CS than a Huskar at 44 CS.
Yeah. Also, the fact that the Spectre is just getting levels. The thing about Spectre versus Huskar, what's really cool here for paiN is that it's a waiting game for them. They just have to hit a certain point, and then you'll just get out carried.
Schofield
hello.
runs into King RT and Tuster. He needs a good block here. Won't be able to get it, though.
He's got Soul Ring.
Oh, the Shrine is not activated, but he does have prod. Going to be able to come in, heal him up.
And Attune also TP's down here, so it'll be a lane swap.
Not level 6.
Rabbit trying to get ahead of him with the phase boots, but King RD.
Dude, these denies from Spectre. 24 of them. The fact Beastmaster's not level 6 yet is so bad for him.
Yeah. Considering he was only against the 2-on-1, and the Jakiro rotated.
Yeah. You just send Spectre top now, right?
I don't know, because
You don't
you
mind?
need
You
to
can
enable this
fight
Bruise
now.
game. The
Okay,
Bruise game is
yeah.
so bad right now. He's only level 5 himself.
Okay.
Like, I think you let him get his level 6. Let him chill up here. Also, what happened to that bounty rune, by the way? We're
I
so
didn't
bad.
look.
Oh.
The mystery. It haunts me.
I mean, if you care that much, you could probably look at the stream. See if it's still there. Oh, wait, no.
Uh,
Prod
It's probably a kill.
is very dead.
Give it to HFN.
That's exactly what they do.
All right. So, I mean, Thunder Predator's technically ahead in the old gold sector, though, but Spectre, it's Spectre.
Yeah. Where's that difference come from? Is it in the offlaners? A little bit. The Huskar actually.
And the Earthshaker's 500 above.
Oh yeah, the Huskar got first blood.
Huskar and just the Earthshaker being 500 above the rest
Yeah.
of the supports.
But Spectre will do Spectre things.
This is a Blade Null game for sure.
I agree.
hope.
Yeah.
Man, this Ember doesn't even have boots yet. Hard times abound.
Could purchase them soon, hopefully.
Jeremiah's just getting bullied.
Uh-oh.
Or he's going to actually try and bully Weehaw. There's the Spectre play, and he immediately cleans up the Ember Spirit. He was going to try. Where did our Spectre go? He went up to top lane now. Tried to go for Rebbit as well. King RD was hoping to get an in-snare
The tips come in.
Yeah.
Just another one. It was 125 again. They're chilling this time. They're waiting for the late game, I think. They realized they were using them all early game. They're like, wait a minute. We got to wait. Someone's going to throw a late game.
Ooh, they've changed the tactics on tipping as well now, Grant.
It's smart. I like it. I can always appreciate a change in any meta.
Grant's an adapter.
I adapt. Yeah. We'll talk about it later. Well, he's level 6 on Brewmaster with treads. This feels like paiN. It's funny, they're not dominating the laning phase as hard as the other two games, but it feels like because they have this Spectre, like they're already ahead again.
Playing the high ground, Schofield's going to run up, immediately gets a Fisher though, onto 2, and King RD is kind of separated from the rest. A Primal Roar just to make sure King RD does die.
Man, King RD has not had the best series.
He has not gotten to play Sand King.
They got both bounty runes because of him dying though, so you'll take it.
Did they? How many did they get total?
There's
Just 2.
I saw the 2 they
Two out
got
of 4.
top. Yeah.
So if that's a 330 gold exchange, but you got both the bounty runes?
I don't know. It is a
It's
blade
your
mill.
Spectre.
Yeah, it's,
Whatever,
it's
just
your
get him
Spectre.
gold. Yeah, and you have a Death. I mean, Death Proud's one of the most. I don't want to say underrated, but when you think of 6 slotted like, heroes,
Attunes your 2.
He is very dead. Does manage to get a decent silence, but I won't stop that.
Yeah, this non-level 6 Naga. I think she even ate the tome.
I love Death Proud late game. Octarine, Shivas, and stuff. Like, it's one of the most underrated late game because it's not a right-click late game hero, right?
Whoa.
What?
What is this? He had the chainmail for Blade Mail, but now he's got a Javelin queued up. Is Maelstrom a build on Spectre?
What?
Woo.
Javelin.
Jaimari has double damage, but Duster has a TP.
Doesn't go very far,
Oh,
though.
Pride
I saw. I thought someone was TPing in to help him. It was just him TPing there.
Affirmative.
Duster saves himself.
Damn. Is this guy going to do it?
You really want to know if he's going for that Maelstrom now?
I do. I'm interested because I thought this was a great Blade Mail game, and I feel like it's the most standard build right now.
What if he just has it queued up and he's ending up going, he's just baiting us and he's going to get a Radiance?
Because it's not like he has anything queued up but the Javelin. It's not even the Maelstrom. It's just a Javelin. It's a bait for sure. It's 100% a bait.
Who is playing Dota professionally in a Game 3 to go to the winter bracket final for the international, and he's thinking about what the casters are?
Well, you ask him after he wins and he's at TI, because he did it.
That's playing to win. Blade Mail is playing to win. I don't know about Javelin. William, please, I need my diaphragm to speak.
We have a question mark from Weehaw.
Yeah, he's not been happy with the pauses.
Yep, he's been the least
I think
happy.
it's fair to at least say, like, hey, what's...
Yeah,
like,
they paused and did not give a reason
never
last
say
time.
anything.
In a late game scenario where decision-making was critical, time to talk, I don't blame him.
Okay, now they just say go.
But you could just make it... I would literally just say Bath.
Yeah.
Every time. Doesn't matter what it is, Bath.
I agree.
You could at least say BRB. That's a courtesy thing, right?
That just sounds like you're... I don't know. That sounds rude.
Yeah,
Like,
you
BRB,
don't
like, it's
you don't even
whatever.
give an excuse. You just say, whatever. I'll be back.
I mean, saying
I'm
that,
going to the mall. See
saying
ya.
that you are... Let me put on some new slacks. My mother has called. It's time for me to get out of here.
This is decent for Thunder, though. Weehaw's not completely dominating middle. Jamari has kept it a little bit closer now. He's obviously still winning, but it's not a domination.
Yeah.
And that's
Pada?
good.
He's got the rock. Weehaw's posturing here. Sees that Jarmari has no mana.
Yep, does have. He knows he got the regen, though. Oh, the ward's up on the other side of the hill.
Yeah. But they can't push out the lane to get it. And they know the sentry is in the river as well, so they might try and protect it for as long as possible.
Should be a
They're going to go for the tower.
No glyph.
Attempted to deny. Schofield's not going to get that. In fact, he may end up dying here if he's not careful. The golem gets dropped onto Weehaw, but he's far enough away, and Jaimari He has one Remnant to play for, and he's going to try and dive in onto Weehawk, but a Spirit Siphon is out. Spirit Siphon keeping Weehawk alive, but not long enough. Schofield does manage to finish him off. They do save the ward, at least kill the sentry.
That rock looked real sketchy at first. Your first rock, you know, but they do get the kill. They lose the tower, they get the kill, though, so that's definitely worth it.
And a lot of damage on the tier 1 with this Golem.
They want to take a fight for sure. paiN does, that is.
They don't have HFN ulti, though.
What's a tune at? I mean, tune hasn't really been involved in one fight. He's just free farming now. He is almost a full hell. He does. Wow. He is pretty damn farmed. And now what? You just jump in on anyone that is Inspector at the Blade Mill, right? Anyone but Brew Inspector. I think you're in a good spot.
Oh, we got the crit. All right, that was more important than Schofield dying, I'm sure. Just saying, he got the crit right before the Golem naturally died.
And we see the important part. We're going to see Death Prophet ulti get this bottom tower.
Yeah.
That was worth it.
I'm glad you agree with me, Grant.
I mean, I literally watched a catapult die while 4 kills happened one time. So, yeah, I'm with you, bud.
That was hype.
Grant's about that life.
It's the min-maxing. Min-maxing wins Dota. Great plays get you into Pro Dota. Min-maxing wins them.
Well, HFN, by the way, Relic queued up. I think he's
Skipping
like,
the
my
blade.
game has been really good. Nobody's touched me.
All right,
But look
Attune
at
is going
this.
to go for the risky armlet-only play on Roshan.
I'm nervous.
He's fine.
I know he's fine, but
There's no way that God would strike him down with bashes in a row, mid-armlet toggle.
I've seen it. Wait, whoa. No, they're moving over to him. Holy shit, they know.
But he's gonna be able to pick up the Aegis, though. He may die instantly, ensnared up. He's dead.
Did he?
They got
gonna die
exorcism.
again. There's no Golem. There's Exorcism out. Jaimari, I'm not sure if he can really stop this one. They prop the Brewmaster
wait,
ultimate
what?
just in case,
Wait,
but
what?
they're now going to turn and kill the Warlock first. Okay, they take him out. Can they get the Ice Path onto Jaimari? No, because he's already got a Remnant out. Why?
I
what?
really feel like Jaimari should not be...
Does he not have Ice Path? He does. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Why
he
didn't
was out of
cast
mana.
it?
Yeah,
Did I miss something?
I don't know why Attune's alive right now, if I'm honest.
Or even a full HP. If anything, like they just didn't. I'm sure that, man, Thunder Predator's like, holy smokes, that's Brew ulti and Ghost Lady ulti. Sick.
Ghost Lady.
That was stupid convenient. And they got 3 bounty runes on the side of Thunder Predator.
Dude, they're up 2K. They got the Roche because
They must have been scared that they were going to lose that fight.
How, though? They don't
That-
have Rock.
they do
They-
now, but yeah, they didn't then. They did not have it.
Yeah,
then.
I
That's
think,
crazy.
I think maybe they thought there was Rock.
They popped
And
Exorcism
there was
and...
more heroes there.
They had already gotten Exorcism and Brewalt, though.
You have to go all in there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to win that fight. Even if Rock comes down at that point,
I
you've
mean,
got Sleep if anything goes terribly wrong.
I agree with you. I'm just saying.
That was weird.
I think they
You
thought they
try
were
to get
going
in
to
their
lose it.
head. Yeah.
I guess they had no vision. Might be the biggest determining factor. They weren't really sure.
Maybe they didn't know about Earthshaker and whether or not he had Blink yet.
Yeah.
Because if you do lose that fight, you lose tier 1 and tier 2 middle,
Yeah.
like, immediately.
I guess it's not the worst play. I'm
Back
probably
up.
being just a little bit too harsh here. Because we, of course, have all the info.
Yeah, we do. Hindsight.
Yeah, exactly. We had the benefit of just Hind and Foresight. Because we can see everything and we know how the fight looks. But paiN has no vision there. Is
Oh.
Weehawk going to get jumped on here? Ice Path laid out.
Duster trying to protect him, but it's not going to be able to get the disable
They're-
onto Attune.
They're owning right now. They're just straight up outplaying him.
The Relic was completed by HFN. So now the game is on this huge timer here.
Duster
as
almost
Duster.
dies. This Jaimari goes for the deep dive, but ensnared up. Ice Path tier 2 hitting him.
Axis.
Axis not quite enough.
And in this mid lane, HFN, he is not participating in the fight at all. He knows what this game is about.
And neither will Tavo as a result.
That's crazy. We said if they lose the fight, they lose 2 towers. They just lost 1 hero and they lost 2 towers.
That's what that one fight. If you win that fight on the side of paiN, you reset the game completely for yourself.
And you're way ahead because your Spectre will probably have Radiance after it.
Yeah, but instead, it's a bit different. HFN now in this scary part of the game. Because if he, even with the Radiance, it doesn't break the game completely.
So he's going to get BKB on the Huskar next, which will make him
See you later,
like,
Radiance.
pretty much unkillable in the team fights. And all that miss percentage chance, Radiance, Brewmaster gets dealt with as well.
But as well, they have the perfect support here for that, right? Naga sleep in the net.
Is King RD going to get some CS out of this? What's going on? Top lane, they go for the Spectre. Tavo is going to try and intercept here, but he won't be able to stop the damage fast enough. Atune is thrown up in the air, but everyone else canceled their TPs, feeling like they couldn't actually take this fight, so he's going to have to go for just Schofield. The Storm Panda does manage to die. They killed that one. The Earth Panda, don't kill it! No, why'd they kill it?
I'm mad.
I'm angry.
Oh, no.
They do manage to grab the Spectre, though, throughout all that. And they're going to go 2 towers as a result.
I think they'll just go for 1 this time.
I guess their Earthshaker's resetting.
Tower?
They can go for 2. Dude, the Beastmaster aura is insane.
You're right. I mean, they're pinging it too. And I guess they do have Warlock Rock up now. They're going to position, though. This is fightable for Spectre with ulti up. No
Prod
Radiance,
can't be out of position, though. He gets caught by Tavo and King RD. This was supposed to be an ineffective Brewmaster with no ultimate, but instead they get a free kill on the Warlock.
Run book 2, I think.
Dude, that's a lot of gold.
Yeah, it is. Run, little guys.
All right, let's see. He is 400 gold away from that Radiance, and once he gets it, it makes it really hard on the side of everybody from Thunder Predator to play. Like, this Earthshaker suddenly can't get as good jumps. Radiance is going to be ticking him down. It allows Weehaw to play the fights a lot more effectively because he's got full vision. Also, the vision removal.
But doesn't that mean Spectre just has to play in the jungle at that point in the game, right? Like, he can't really be farming a lane or else.
Yeah, you don't want to get initiated on. You want your hero to essentially be the counter. And you can do that once you get the Radiance because it's so much faster.
Duster
Great
positioning.
Oh.
Godlike. Duster has done it like 3 times. Just a little bit
that
over.
would make sense,
yeah, that
though,
would make
right?
sense.
He would have been out of position
Just
here,
funny.
but he wants to be part of the team fight if it happens.
All right, now you've got Radiance, so you can farm the jungle really quickly. You can allow your team to just split up and take fights apart from you.
So it feels kind of obvious, like paiN just need to kind of stall out the game, play some good team fights. What does Thunder Predator need to do?
Thunder Predator just need picks. They want to open up on this this Spectre if possible. They want to play around Atune. He's so strong at this point. He's got a full BKB completed. At 20 minutes, this man has Armlet, BKB, Halberd. They want to take every fight possible with him.
So is it like you think next Aegis timing is
Yeah, next Aegis timing
guaranteed?
You already have most of the tier 2s. You still don't have this tier 1 mid, which makes the game more awkward for you than it has to. But you also have a ton of space around the map. I think that's 4 bounty runes for them. Indeed it is. They've been getting so many of them as a result of the map control, and the lead just continues to grow. Now it's 6,000. And even though you have the Spectre, you don't feel comfortable until he's got Blade Mail and then another item on top of that.
I do like how important. You see the bottom jungle has 1 Sentry Ward. Top jungle has 5 Sentry Wards and Observer. Everyone knows it's literally Spectre's going to be farming up there. Who has better vision of that Spectre?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's who gets the jump on who at this point.
Bottom's so blind.
As Atune, they do connect to him. He's so strong at this point, they recognize that.
He's going Blade.
He thought about going for the sleep. King RD is going to be gone on. He's going to be forced into the sleep now.
Oh, they pop the Exorcism.
They're going to try and kill Atune right away, but he doesn't
got
have the
BKB.
BKB. Ice Path already out, but now the BKB activated. He turns. Now the Huskar, he's going to be able to take down both the supports. There's no way he dies here. Death Prophet, though, might be able to kill Rev with the help of the Brewmaster. Managed to get the Storm Panda away, but now Weehaw in some trouble as Jymar commits everything onto it, but he gets blown up. The physical damage is too much. Atune will be able to finish off him at least. Tavo.
The disarm.
He has a blink. Is he really gonna go on Atune? There's no way. Atune has he has his ultimate too. He has life break. If he gets close enough, he's gonna be able to close the distance on Tavo, trying to go for the TP
He's
out,
gone.
but ultra kill for Atune.
Goodbye.
Atune God.
Atune just pops his BKB.
God. Yeah, Prod God. That was a really good rock.
That fight from paiN was so confusing. They see the BKB on the Huskar. They're just like, well, maybe we kill him. Prada's just waiting in the wings.
He did exactly it. That was just... No one did anything insanely well on Thunder Predator. They did exactly what they had to do, and paiN messed up a little.
They didn't even get a big echo or anything like that. No.
Still has it.
No big plays from the side of Schofield.
He
finds
didn't
somebody.
hit him with the Riptide. Schofield jumps to the other side to block him in as best as possible, while Revit,
The body block.
he'll be able to catch up.
Nice.
Schofield is...
He's God. He's God tier. At least this series.
Yeah, he's popping off right now.
We're going to go for the later Blade Mail on Spectre now.
Again, 2 items minimum necessary for him to fight.
You do see how strong Death Prophet is, though, right? Like, it looked like, oh, that's going to be the easiest kill on him, and then he just instantly kills Jmari and actually almost kills the Huskar as well.
It was the recent Solar Crest that he picked up, right?
That thing's nasty.
Jamari now has the Yule Scepter, though.
Okay.
So he's got ways to deal with the silence.
Just deal with, in general, the damage.
Yeah. And this Weehaw is starting to build for the BKB. I think he realizes Weehaw that he's going to struggle in this game without one.
Yeah.
The Burning Spears damage from the Huskar is way too much for him right now.
Yeah.
So
Schofield really needs that Shadow Blade.
Oh, Tavo.
Is Tavo going to save the day, or Schofield going to nail the tier 2 with Enchant Totem?
That's so much gold he just saves for his team.
Yeah, time after time, when his team needs him to perform, Schofield.
This feels like it actually might come down to this next Roche fight. I feel Thunder Predator wins the fight with like not losing a hero. They can just end the game almost.
And at bottom, Jaimari has the Remnant up. Spectre gonna jump in, but
Goodbye.
Alright, so if, Grant, if you're the spec, what item do you go next? What do you feel?
After the Blade Mill, I'm feeling... I mean, you just want HP, but then you get ulted on by Husk.
Don't you get BKB? Nothing touches you if you have BKB.
I don't know. I feel like you're not that useful then. Like, Manta's pretty good here, just to speed up your DPS.
Honestly, I really like Scotty. That's just me, though.
I think I like Manta more than Scotty or Hart, just because of the Huskar.
I think he will go Manta for sure. I think most people do. It speeds up your farm. You can farm the jungle. You can get out of a lot of random things. You can just make plays with it. And HFN is a playmaker.
Yeah, maybe he just gets casual Vid boost or something. Who knows?
True.
Depends on what the next fight looks like. Next Roshan is respawning pretty soon, though.
They've been checking like every 10 seconds on Thunder Predator, like now.
It's their only goal.
Now? Yeah.
All they have to do is wait for the next Roche.
They tried to check for wards, but this one is out of like a different position.
They're going to wait on the high ground
So
here.
they know about the smoke.
It's an adorable ward, too.
It is.
Snail. That's sick. What a cool ward. I love seeing new wards.
Now, Schofield, he's trying to set up for that blink opportunity, but when the smoke pops, it's going to come down to how quickly HFN pops his haunt.
Yeah, they're going to Spectre Haunt instantly.
Spectre plus sleep, the big spells.
Yeah, they give up on it. They back out Jaimari with a smoke of his own. Looks like all of Thunder Predator are going to try and push out, and they're going to catch Duster here. King RT is going to go for the song, try and save Duster's life. A long-range Axis clips him. 17 HP, though. Can they get out the locked in by Schofield? And he's got the Echo Slam as well. Hits it immediately onto Tavo, trying to stop him from being able to get off the Preval split. This is huge. If he actually gets it off, though, he does manage to. Now it's going to be up a Toon, trying to carry out this game. Spectre ends up going down as he commits the kill onto the Beastmaster. He kites away from Weehaw, scared of the Exorcism and all the physical damage that's available, but the Brewmaster in the back lines is still dealing with the supports. Now they get in there with the Blade Melt activated. Weehaw, he's trying to keep himself alive off the Spirit, but he barely managed to do so with the Yule Scepter onto Jaimari. They try and set up on his another Yule Scepter. Schofield lays in, tries to finish off the Death Prophet and does manage to do it. Him and Jaimari. He goes for King RT while Jaimari trying to chase down Tavo. Does have the physical damage, gets them his percentage chance. Meanwhile, King RT kiting away from Schofield. He managed to get away. Yule Scepter stopping Tavo from being able to TP, so Jaimari does manage to get his kill.
Schofield.
Be still my heart. This is just a fun series. A good series, too.
Once again comes in.
25-minute runes.
I think the DP ult was pretty soon to running out too, and that would have healed him to full. It was so effective at dealing with the Huskar, whose BKB got pounded out. He did manage to grab the Spectre before he went down. That was so much damage that he laid out.
Whoa, King RT.
I think what the difference would have been if Schofield hit that Fisher on the Jakiro before that fight started, because that ice path, like you said, was insane. If you completely hit that,
Jaimari, he does have Yules and has a Remnant out.
Hits him with the damage, the value damage.
Gives him the little kiss. And now there's a Roshan up. Not a lot of spells up on either side. Rebbit gonna get out. Has the Roar. I don't think he was able to commit it in the last fight. He got silenced up during that ice path. The Jakiro surviving there with like 100 health.
Won him that fight.
I was like, is this really the sleep that you want? But now they're gonna go into Roche. Platoon already at half HP, but with no Exorcism up, I don't know if they have any way to deal with him. And this will be the Aegis and the cheese that he's going to pick up for himself.
To drop a branch. No, he's got 2 spots. I lied.
paiN starting to run over.
Silence onto the Ember Spirit, has the Yule Scepter, just buying some time, but he's immediately going to be Ice Path and jump in. Red is going to go for the back line. Weehaw is interrupted, but KingRD has the reset. He'll TP
back
out,
out,
but they blew the Brewmaster ultimate for that.
And the song.
Is this tier? Do you go tier 3 or do you just take tier 2 and
I
farm?
think so. You've got Aegis plus Cheese.
And ulti is up on Spectre. We know that. I'm sure they as well write that down or talk about it.
Yeah.
They could just continue to go for it.
I like that.
They don't have two major ultis. The only ones that they do have available to themselves are the Exorcism and the Haunt. But the control factor, the Brew ult, is so necessary to these engagements.
God, Macro Pyre. What an ability.
And
They
Schofield.
still have the Necronomicon minions to jump forward at Toon, taking a bit of damage here.
Schofield's just prepped up right now on the left side with the Shadow Blade.
Jaimari knowing that there's no big fight for him to join just yet, still has his Remnant, but he's going to push out the bottom lane all the way in.
They absolutely want to take this fight, though. They've got Warlock Golem, Echo Slam.
No book 3 anymore. Not the biggest deal, but it's nice.
They have every other ult up, though.
Schofield getting closer and closer, inching his way forward.
Yeah, they've got 45 seconds until both the ults on the side of paiN are up.
This vision,
You got to counter
very
that.
important for Schofield.
If you're Dire, you have to counter that.
He's just waiting right now. He sees some people stacked up. Now it's going to get dewarded.
Not great opportunity. Jaimari pushing into the tier 3 now.
Macro Pyre's up after 2 waves.
Pretty ridiculous jump forward. Revit tried to go for the Death Prophet. Immediate Yule Scepter, but they do drop the
rock
golem onto him. See if they can finish him off with a Primal Roar as well. Tava goes to intercept, slowing down a lot of these heroes. He doesn't have his ultimate, so Atune can focus him down. But Weehaw still dealing with the golem in the back lines. He will be able to keep himself alive. But now the jump in from Schofield. Execute him with the Echo Slam. Atune marches forward, goes for the Spectre as well. The Blade Mail will not bring down Atune. He still has Aegis and Cheese to be able to work with. Schofield, a nice 2-man Fisher. Tavo comes back in with a buyback, pops his ultimate, does manage to finish off some of the supports. They catch Schofield as well. He goes for the TP out, stopped by the Tornado. Atune on his second life. He is also dead. He has the cheese, but he knows it's not worth the commitment. paiN are forced to mass buyback to defend there, but they do manage to hold.
The 3-man buyback into the 16k deficit. They don't lose any buildings, but you got to wonder how much worth that is.
1,200 gold lost for the Spectre in that team fight.
It's not like that was even the best team fight from Thunder Predator. Like, all their skills were, like, super staggered, but it ended up working out. I think you just, when you're alive, you might just run at him again, even without ultis.
Yeah. I think what they're starting to realize is that the only way for their Huskar to die is with Weehaw, and so they dropped every single ability on him.
Yeah.
If they do that one more time, they will not kill Atune. Or at the very least, it'll be really, he'd have to mess up hard.
Yeah.
And this Huskar, they had some picks to deal with it, but so far so good.
His first death took a while on Weehaw, and he's very close to level 20. The 500 health made quite the difference. A TP in from Jaimari. Now, he has so many ways to be able to get out of this. First, the silence. He's not going to Yule Scepter himself. Revit's going to complete his TP. Now ensnared up, holds onto it, immediately going to get into the Ice Path as he comes down, but he might still be able to finish off Duster. He's outside of that song. Doesn't quite want to make the commitment while KingRD holds everyone else in. paiN, is this going to be a clean extraction? Duster, he's going to have to make some sort of TP play. Schofield's going to run in, hit by the Ice Path for just a moment.
Jaimari, he gets him!
Jaimari found HFN, and now HFN, he has to somehow dagger his way through everything here. They're going to try and slow him down long enough for the big carry of Atune to be able to get here. Just chase him down,
Nice
poke
stuff.
him at it bit by bit. Atune is almost here, but it looks like the team can actually just kill him before Atune lands with the light break.
No buyback, they know. Wow. I like immediately by Brewmaster pushing in middle, which is the right play.
They need to create pressure on the other sides, force them back. It might just do that as...
Wait, Oh, where's Chicken at?
And
They have an
look at the-
Assault Cuirass in base once that goes back.
Look at the Naga illusions at bottom. They're dragging this away. It looked like they did want to go for the push, but this might just reset things a little bit.
Smart. They do have one creep.
Oh, the hero.
Are you serious?
Look at how cute he is.
He's adorable. He's
He's
going to
kind
make
of
it. for them.
stumbling. He's like tripping. Come on, bud.
Wait for
I'm
me. How he
coming,
raises
guys.
his fist.
You son of a bitch.
Here I go.
Backdoor protection is down.
That one creep actually
creep has
hurts
arrived.
so bad.
Oh, man.
Ensnare in. Tavo will be able to get off his ultimate on the side here. Two-man silence.
What's he
Schofield is
doing in
dead.
there?
They're going to be able to get the Tornado onto a Toon and force this into maybe a fight, but it would be without the Spectre. They're going to poke at a Toon bit by bit. He still has the cheese and the BKB.
Doesn't have the cheese on him, though, for some reason.
He swaps it in now.
That was a rare
quite.
mistake from Schofield.
Where does Boots go?
He got AC and
Oh, he just dropped it on the ground.
courier.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
Boots
like,
behind.
I thought someone took it. Thank
Whoa,
you.
Jaimari in deep.
They've only got 18
15
seconds here.
But now Light Break in, jumping on a Weehaw, immediately pops the Ethereal Blade to make sure he can't get attacked by a Toon. Turn around, Primal Roar, the sleep goes down, but the BKB activated by a Toon. He just can't get the damage because he popped his own cheese. There goes all of his attack speed as a result. They're going to go for the back line. Meanwhile, the Ice
1
Path
second
holds
for the
into
Haunt.
Beastmaster. Here comes the jump forward. Tavo trying to finish it off. Now the Haunt comes in. Chaos is a Toon. He has lost all of his allies in this team fight and surrounded by so many. He's going to go for Weehaw, the Ethereal Blade once again, providing the saving grace. Everyone else, Jaimari, he jumped away, is trying to finish off Weehaw, but couldn't quite get there. Had to jump back to his Remnant.
That feels like the first really big mistake Schofield made this whole series. Why is he uphill?
Yeah.
Like, he has a force staff now.
Oh, he's going to find a
it
solo
there.
kill, though. King RD. The timing on that!
What?
Okay.
Oh.
That's 2 now.
Uh-oh.
And he might just get chased down for this. Has the Force Staff, but no Shadow Blade for 12 seconds. Getting Radiance Burn now.
For staff, he's going to have to do some major jukes here. He's got the Enchantor
HFN.
dodge by HFN. He
dead.
can't get off the Fissure in time. Oh, but he can Echo Slam. Yeah, he kills himself.
Okay, Schofield is now...
No.
That's 700 gold that he just gave the other way.
Schofield.
And Echo Slam on cooldown in a situation where he wouldn't have lived anyway.
And Atoon's cheese pop makes
Yeah.
it so that
He does
Weehaw's
no
just like,
damage.
okay.
No attack speed whatsoever. Okay, Reddit. He just found HFN. He does have Jaimari coming in. HFN is half HP, pops the Blade Mail, but he's taking so much damage. He might be able to kill Reddit before he dies. Barely lives.
Oh, Brew.
Brew?
Hello.
Trying to run in. Not going to be able to make it there in time.
What is happening? It just feels like just bad mistakes by both teams. Like, why are you farming right there by yourself?
Yeah, he just picked up a massive kill. If he resets, you force them into a position where they have to go for it again. Then you're fine.
I mean, you had 2.5 minutes until buybacks. You just delay this game like 90 seconds.
Yep.
You're okay at that point, but
Radiant should just take that top shrine and set up for Roche. Because they did at least get to tier 3 during that fight.
between the Hanamitis and 60% experience gain for Prada, he's definitely getting his level 25 and Aghanims if this game doesn't end too quickly from this push. Thunder Predator are going to go for it. It is tough to push into this high ground. Duster gets out the Macro Pyre. Jaimari just tries to jump in, cause some sort of reaction. paiN are going to stay behind their Raxes, though.
Chin pops the heal. He's got 3,300 health right now. Jaimari way
triple
in front.
remnant into a Duster, finish him off. Now the sleep goes down from King RD. He's going to buy back, and they're going to try and go for this Ice Path still. Lands it. BKB, pop by a Toon. He's going to commit that here, not wanting to potentially get bursted down. At the same time, Tavo's going to deal with the back line. Tries to go for Prada. A Toon. He's taking so much damage from the Exorcism, and he just can't target Weehaw between the Ethereal Blade as well as the Gules. HFN jumping over to Schofield now. Does have the Echo Slam, but not going to be able to get it.
I believe we've hit Spectre time.
We certainly have.
Even with the mistakes that HFN has made in this game, he's a Spectre.
Yep.
He's got the 500 HP talent, he's got 2,500 health, and the Manta. Atoon is getting desperate. You can see it in the fights. He's diving real deep to try to get anybody going. But Weehaw's atomization, going for the Ghost Scepter, the BKB, and the Yules makes him such a hard target.
And how he's using them. He's always saving his Yules for when the Blade Mill gets popped by Huskar.
Yes.
It's really smart.
He saves the Ghost Scepter for the initial jump in,
Yeah.
so that when he is in melee range, as he said, he just waits it out. He knows that his Exorcism will win. And now you've got the Naga Siren with the Aghanim Scepter.
Ooh, Jaimari, though. He's being a little tricky.
That mistake by Schofield at bottom, like back-to-back, might have just cost Thunder Predator for how well he's played this game.
I mean, he definitely won them that game, too, in that clutch Tusk play. But
Dude, it's funny, because now Jaimari is playing the best on the team by far.
Yes.
These like solo pickups, he's getting a Duster. He just did 1,000 damage to a tier 3 by himself. Why can't... I wish everyone would just play 100%. Like, right? That would, if everyone played 100%
Let's all
every
sync
game,
up,
it'd
guys.
be great. Yeah.
Let's all try to meet in the middle.
Yep. Still, one lost fight for Dire. Definitely could just be their base, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
I mean, now that you've got the high-level Spectre with a BKB, I don't know how you deal with him unless you are able to jump him first with Echo Slam.
Or he got his damage item.
Yeah, he got the Manta first. Got his damage item, got his levels. Jaimari, okay. He's really going to try and commit here on Weehaw, but he only goes down to about half HP.
Okay.
Of course, Jaimari at the same time, very tough to lock him down.
I mean, Jaimari's just messing around at this point.
He's creating space. They are going to get this. Dang.
Get the deny. No. Rebbit.
It's a lot of gold, though.
A Rebbit.
You just go A on disc next on Brew, right?
Yeah, I guess so, just in case. Jaimari just keeps on running forward. Thinking about going for these remnants onto the Nagastar and see if he can blow him up before bouncing back to his remnant.
Jaimari's adorable.
Oh,
he's actually trying to extend this game so hard.
Oh, Weehaw, they do manage to get that Aegis, but at the same time, in the mid lane, they're going to go for Weehaw, but Rebbit leaves him behind. He says, Schofield, that's not a kill we can get, and Schofield will be able to get out with the Shadow Blade. So that is a lot popped.
But that's double
Tavo.
Warlock ulti.
Yeah. Here we go.
Slowing down these heroes. A lot of them low on this backside. Schofield and Rebbit, but gonna hit by a big golem. Attune, he's gonna have to battle this out without any of his teammates. They're gonna mass buyback now. He jumps in, goes for Duster first. Will be able to finish him off. Jaimari is getting the push in. He's gonna TP and try and join this fight on the second life of Attune.
Nice.
Jaimari's here now. Second life coming up from Attune. HFN at half HP. He pops his blade mail. Turn around. Nice hit from Schofield. A 3-man stun. Is this enough for Attune to be able to get a kill somewhere?
Cheese pop.
Now Weehaw blinks away. HFN is out. Schofield desperately tries to grab somebody, but they're all away. It's only going to be Tavo with the BKB, who will be left behind by paiN Gaming, and he does have a buyback.
The two buybacks turning the fight right there is the buyback instantly from King RD, and if you looked at it, the bottom racks was taken by Jaimari during that entire time. They're going to split the map a little bit here. Attune walking down mid, tower ready a little bit low as Rebbit with these creeps. The Necro Book was just popped right now. He's going to grab the tier 3 tower. Lots of pressure so far on the side of paiN.
And he goes for the range Rex. Nice.
Gets that permanent damage in. Taking a range at bottom, tier 3 at top. It looks like paiN Gaming.
Is it Weehaw going to get the question mark?
Yeah. paiN Gaming won. They finished off that game 1 through some excellent split pushing, and it looks like Thunder Predator are going to try and do the same here in game 3 against paiN.
Yep. Man, it's been a great series.
It has been. All 3 games have been really exciting.
Yep. Even though like the gold leads have been one side or the other pretty heavily in most of the games, but you're versus a Spectre and a Death Prophet who scale extremely well, and Tavo who hasn't wasted an ulti on Panda really.
So we have Refresher Shard for the Warlock, and he can get Aghanim Scepter right now.
Damn, and his Midas, come on, take that out, bud.
So far in this series, Grant, it's been like the story of like both sides, somebody has like the better late game, and the other side is just pushing aggressively to try to end the game at a certain point.
Yeah.
And that's why we just see these like clash after clash after clash. It's like one team playing defensive, hiding inside their base, waiting out their late game carry, and the other trying to push the issue.
I love how they listened to Jaimari. He said go. They're like, oh, we're on pausing then. Even though they did not yet have their Warlock in game.
Their Warlock probably said like, I'm back.
Yeah.
He was dead anyways.
Once you get that last tier 3 right, you do some crazy stuff with like Jaimari pushing a lane, and then you just send Necro Book plus like golems at a ranged Rex. You can do a lot of stuff once you get that last tier 3.
They have the Refresher Shard on this Warlock.
Yep.
And he's almost got the Aghanim Scepter.
You definitely wait 85 seconds for your Warlock ulti, I think.
Oh, for sure.
And
the old quad rocks.
And then he has Midas.
Schofield by the wards.
20. Yeah. He's going to get level 20, come on. You know what 4+1 is, Blitz?
Shit, tell him, Grant.
5. That's 5 golems that can possibly happen.
That's 1 for each here on the enemy team.
And we always just unpack the math for everyone.
Yeah, they're welcome.
They're happy about it.
We saw on the last Warlock, right? We saw like the actual Refresher Orb. So we'll see it again, maybe.
He does that all the time. He has a Remnant back.
Arcane
he double the
Rune.
Remnants, just tries to get damage in.
With an Arcane Rune and an Octarine, why not? You're not wasting anything.
I'm waiting for the time that like some sort of smoke play.
Okay.
You know,
Prada has it now.
Okay. Aghanims is ready. I almost feel you wait. He can definitely get level 20 before it's up. Maybe.
Just farm some Ancients for him. Help him out. Yeah. Help your boy.
You almost have Satanic on Huskar with level 25, so you got the pure damage against the BKB if you want.
Man, this game is so weird. I thought for a second Thunder Predator couldn't lose. Yeah. Then I thought to myself, well, they're going to lose. And now it feels as though they're going to win.
Rebbit almost has BKB, but he's going to be ganked before that happens unless they don't have detection.
And no Yules?
Oh, he tried to turn around. Instead, he gets silenced. They had Jaimari TPing in. Jaimari is going to join him here, but Rebbit's certainly dead. Won't be able to get anything off.
That was a Weehaw play. That was so nice.
I like that HFN popped his ultimate. It felt like overkill, but he had to make sure there wasn't a full team fight happening because of that.
And they know Beastmaster doesn't have buybacks, so they probably know they'll just have another Spectre ulti up next time.
Yeah. That was the gem, though.
It was. Whoa.
So not a minor pickup at all.
Every time, man.
Every time.
I'm waiting for a smoke on his defensive remnant. One of these times. Okay, Atune. He's just going to catch King RD. Pops BKB, turning now against Weehaw. Now he does have that Ethereal plate, but here comes the Golem drop. Double
second
drop. They're going to be able to try and kill Weehaw. Look at that big swing for the Golems. He is surrounded by too many Golems, and he is instantly dead. Schofield looks for more. They do have Tavo BKB TP out.
They've got buyback on Weehaw, but now he's got no exorcism when he respawns.
Do you even, but like, what do you even do if you buy back?
I don't know. I think if you're Prada, you just run in and suicide. Drop the gem for somebody. Look at these rocks.
Dude,
the Beastmaster Aura 2, if he was alive.
I had no clue where Atune came from, but he came from downtown.
Oh, he's splitting up the rocks.
He's going to get damage on top, try and go for that melee Rax, but Jaimari, okay, BKB, Blade Mail popped, Atune surrounded by so many illusions, he doesn't know which one, he finds the real one now, but he still ends up going down. 90 seconds on the clock, that Satanic was not enough to be able to keep him alive. Prod, he knows he's dead, he's just trying to commit an extra golem to be able to finish off this melee Rax, and it's going to be a close call. They need to be able to disable these golems, but the damage is coming too fast, the Liquid Fire slows it down, the damage is coming, they need one more hit from this golem, one more actually, but the Ice Pass slows it down, and they finish it off. The melee Rax survives with 35 HP.
His commitment to splitting up the rocks, thought he would at least get one of them. Grant, he didn't even go for the range one at top.
Yeah,
he went for the melee.
So both of them, if they don't take a fight right when Atune's alive, they're both going to heal up to full.
Yeah. And then that commitment, the quad rocks.
Nope. Damn, that was a little bit of a mistake there for sure. But Weehaw did use buy. I mean, you see the 21,000 gold lead now. So, I'm thinking, what do you do? Like, Thunder Predator is clearly still ahead, but you're against Spectre DP. I think I don't know. Do you just do some split push tactics now or what?
If you're Thunder Predator?
Yeah.
I think you can take fights.
Take fights? Okay. Damn. Almost a butterfly up on Spectre.
That does make the matchup really scary, because the Huskar's in no position to get MKB.
Why even have boots? Just put the Blade Mail over the boots. Right? I feel.
I mean, I think he needs it just to get in range of Life Break, because he doesn't have Butterfly or something. He can't activate Flutter.
He's really slow without boots. He's only got 348 with him.
So do you think if you're in the fight, you switch him out then?
Yeah, as soon as he pops Life Break, he throws his Blade Mail in.
Yeah, what a nuts game.
Again, this is Game 3 of Thunder Predator versus paiN. The winner will move on to the winner bracket final and play in our next series. The loser will have to make a very long lower bracket run through tomorrow to try and make it to the grand finals and qualify for TI.
Here you go. Crimson Guard on Earthshaker. Good versus the, even late game, good versus the Spectre ulti.
Spectre did go for the Haunt Illusion damage over the Dispersion.
Alright. Damn. This just now, I mean, you're in a game 3 position. Like, no one wants to make that gigantic mistake, so it's going to be definitely a lot more passive play from here on out. Maybe the next Roche could be the next big thing, or paiN just gives it up, probably.
We almost have the Brewmaster getting his level 25, which is pretty massive. The big cooldown reduction, something like 10 seconds of downtime or something.
He's going sheep. Tavo likes sheep on those.
Yep.
I mean, it's always a good item, right? Undispellable, just toss it on someone.
I'm presuming you can Scythe, Primal Split, and probably get the rock off on time.
Yeah.
For a chain stun.
Be nice.
Jaimari's giving them no room to be able to push out these lanes. With his recharge time, he always has remnants up.
Yeah, Jaimari just continues to keep the lanes pushed in. Makes it very hard for paiN to take any sort of step forward. Not that they really need to. They still have Spectre. They can still play the waiting game, just sit behind their racks, allow Thunder to come into them.
What do you do on Ember? He's got 8k gold. He's like one of the few heroes. He has to have the Yules, right?
Yeah, you saw how many times the Yule saved him in this game. But it feels like he doesn't do enough damages in mid. This would be a nice pick off the Warlock.
Force Staff?
Yep. Force Staff gets over the trees. They're going to try and get vision of him for the tornado. Can't get there in time, so Schofield is the target instead, but Schofield does have his Shadow Blade and Blink. He's thinking about it.
They have vision on all three of them.
Rebbit, he's here on the side. He goes for the Echo Slam, managed to lock down two. The Primal Roar on the other one. Naga Siren's locked in. Managed to hit him with the Fissure as well. They're trying to finish off with the Song. He barely gets it off. And now they actually pop the Death Prophet. Oh, they're going to try and fight this one. The Exorcism, he has a BKB as well. Schofield's certainly dead. They chase down the extra hero, Rebbit. With the Brewmaster, he's trying to get out. Blinks ahead of any damage into the trees. TP's away. He is good. Jaimari was trying to make some plays in the bottom lane. Instead, Prada is going to be found by Tavo still. Attune is here. Attune sees that Prada is very dead.
He drops the rock.
He drops the rocks and is going to go into Tavo, but Tavo had his BKB
just dying to the rocks.
damage. Jaimari's going to try and finish him off as a Sleight of Fist. He'll get him. That will be the Brewmaster down.
It's Roshan.
paiN. Weehaw barely survived.
Weehaw almost died to the rocks. That would have been quite the death. He doesn't have buyback.
Oh, King RD's dead as well. Jaimari. Ensnare, blocked by the Lincolns.
What? I feel that fight would have gone really good for Thunder. I'm really surprised Schofield waited. He waited till the Naga went out. He could have 3-man ulted him, right? And it looked like that would have just changed the entire thing.
Still, not a bad fight.
It was a great fight, yeah.
2 for 2. They almost killed Weehaw there. He wouldn't have had buyback.
Inspector ulted, but he had to stay and fight Jaimari in his own base, so he couldn't like go over to the fight.
So now the Warlock Golem's targeting down this range Rax.
Yes.
Dual Scepter setting up on Jaimari. Oh my god, Jaimari dies quickly. Just one small ice path, and HFN can blow him up with the Manta and himself all getting the Desolate damage in.
Yeah.
MKB.
So 3 racks total left over right now.
4.
Melee. And the range still at top.
They could have killed that range, but as you saw, you see both melees are completely full now.
Refresher for Rebbit as his next item. Refresher next for Prada as well. He's a lot farther away from it, though. Scythe for Weehaw with his Blink Dagger. Now they have some very solid disable they can throw onto the Ember Spirit.
Whoa, hello.
Who just picked up a Blink Dagger? I missed it.
It's a good...
Naga Siren.
Okay.
He's got the Ag's Blink now.
Tons of heal.
Can reset a fight.
Yeah, how much is it? Like 40% heal or something? Or is it more? 70%
10%
heal.
a second.
70%. That is an absurdly high number.
Plus Spirit Vessel, that's full heal for someone.
That's thinking, Grant.
So, Refresher Shard for the Spectre, since your Panda doesn't need it anymore, he's level 25. Or for Death Prophet. They're both insane.
May just go into the front lines. He's going to pop his Blade Mail. He put it into his actual stash, but he's going to be Scythe Device first. Schofield trying to make an entrance in, but he's not going to be able to get off a good Echo Slam. He's targeted it. Spectre actually went over to the left-hand side, instead targeting Attune now. He pops his Blade Mail, but it's insane. The song goes off and heals everybody up, and paiN are full heal except for Weehaw, and they can go back into the Roshan pit with several Thunder Predator heroes dead. Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shard away.
Lane.
They're still going to try and go for this. The push at the top lane. Jaimari's also trying to get inside the pits. Could get the Roshan kill. Back over the top lane. Now the jump in from Rebbit. He's going to go for the pick off onto Duster. It's going to be a close call, but does manage to kill him before
everyone's trying to get low.
The ranged Rax is quite low inside the base. Jaimari still trying to make this happen. Scythe the Vice up. He can't afford to die here with the Scythe going on him. HFN's closing the distance, and it's enough. They finish him off. He does have buyback, but Weehaw, the Golems, they're doing so much damage, but they couldn't quite finish him off. He does end up staying alive ever so barely, and the Spirit Vessel will start healing him back up to full.
Now Prada doesn't have the rocks up. The top racks was taken. It was just the range. You've got 2 heroes dead on the side of Thunder Awakens. And King RD, he wants more. Trying to find the angle right now. Prada did use the buyback for this.
He does not have any golems or anything like that, but he still wanted to be able to get Fatal Bonds, Upheaval, anything to defend his base, but now he will oh, okay, Jaimari, they're going to use this golem pop to be able to go for Weehaw. Weehaw pops his BKB. King RD will die as well. Jaimari catches him. Back over to Weehaw. He immediately died. HFN. They're going to try and catch Tavo here. He's definitely going down, but HFN's going to be left a little alone here. They do have the buyback, and paiN are all running across the map right now, but 15 seconds until Attune is here. And now the Echo Slam locking down 2. Jaimari's going to jump in. They're going to be able to blow up HFN. He does have buyback as well.
9,000 gold.
King RD blinking in. Okay, Weehaw's going to try this one. They managed to get the ensnare onto him again. Their carry is not buying back just yet, and Schofield, he can chase them down. Exactly what he's going to be able to do. Enchant Totem song goes off.
There's the buyback.
HFN.
Are they going to go for this? Refresh. HFN comes in. They're going to try and get a good exorcism play off the refresher, but who are they going to go for? It's going to be Schofield. They think the Earthshaker is going to be the big playmaker. If they can take him down, they get the reveal. He's gone. That is going to be 2 down from Thunder Predator. paiN could force a 4 versus 3 if they wanted to.
They want to try to end the game with this. They use buyback on everyone. They use their refresher.
Oh, Schofield just got buyback.
And he just got a refresher on the Beastmaster. This could be disaster if paiN try and end it here.
If they don't turn around for bottom, then it's very clear.
Look at Rabbit go.
Yep. Rabbit's going to get the racks.
He just refreshed to Boots of Travel in to make that play.
Oh, this is pretty disastrous right now for paiN to have to force and go back. They use so many buybacks for this. Any hero dies at this point, any core, and that would be the game. They held for so long, but
that looked like a great fight. Maybe diving for that Warlock really cost them because they lost, what, 3 heroes after the Warlock
yeah,
kill?
the rock drops.
Yeah.
I think the Warlock's life was worth less than the rock that he ended up.
I agree. But that Warlock, dude, those golems are just beasts. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's about to hit his level 25. And then he'll have the magic immunity on them.
Do you get magic immunity this game?
I think so.
Okay.
Because what's killing them right now is they're just getting Spirit Siphon and
You're
killed.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
I think Liquid Fire is also a problem with the Ice Pass. Right?
I think it's
when
actually
they get on
better
top
this game,
of someone like on Weehaw, he can't Spirit Siphon. They're not getting Ice Path.
Once he gets his refresher, not that he really needs it for them to be able to win team fights at this point.
Yeah. He's trying for it, though. You can see.
Healing the Fire Ogre.
He's just farming neutrals. This is like the one point in the game at 55 minutes where it's appropriate for Prada to just hit neutrals.
The smoke up. Now, paiN, they know this is the only hero that's going to be isolated, and they do have Yules and Scythe. They might just be able to catch Jaimari here. They spot him for a moment. He gets into the other side of the trees. They lost track of him, and he jumps away to his Remnant.
That was the Spectre ult committed.
Duster knows to get out. He saw that Spectre illusion in top lane. Rebbit, he was making a maneuver at top.
And look at Prada. He's so close.
Refresher on Ember.
Why not?
Well, he did buy it to D. Must be on chicken.
They're going to try and get some vision inside the high ground. Rebbit, thinking about throwing it down. Doesn't get it. Prod's going to throw it down instead.
Days off, but who cares? You get the vision for a little bit, see who's here.
Yeah, they've got so many wards. They've got 2 on Beastmaster.
Oh, they're so close to their 25 rock.
Oh, the jump in. Managed to go for HFN, but Attune already at half HP. Pops his BKB. Now his heal. He still has his Satanic to work with as well. They have to be able to try and kite him, but at the same time, the Beastmaster is trying to finish up Megas. Now they managed to get the disable onto Huskar. He needs to live long enough to be able to get his Satanic off. He gets 1 shot in, but he gets a stun immediately. He loses that.
Prada's trying to
suicides in to be able to get the goal. Go for the Megas. Echo Slam onto Schofield. They're trying to blow up King RD, but he gets off the song anyway. He's going to be able to heal everyone up. Reset now. Weehaw, with his exorcism still out, does so much damage. Jaimari's going to go for the back line, try and blow up King RD. The melee racks will stay alive, but it looks like maybe this Ember Spirit, he's also going to go down. Schofield, he managed to finish off the Jakiro. Melee racks dropping lower. The Beastmaster aura is keeping it going, and he managed to finish it off. That's going to be Megas, but at the same time, Thunder Predator threw so many lives on the fire to be able to put it out.
So many heroes lost on both sides. The Warlock running in, suicidal. He's like, this is what my life comes down to. This is my moment. It does sort of end up paying off as They get Mega Creeps there. You saw the commitment. It wasn't to win the team fight. It was simply to get the Mega Creeps. Incidentally, they managed to grab the Spectre.
And like this Beastmaster, Shadow Blading in, and just sitting there for the attack speed aura.
Yeah. He saw the gem on the ground.
golem.
He knew there was no threat to him. He sees 2 gems on the ground right now. Knows that there's no threat to his life. King RD does manage to grab one of them. There's 3 gems in their base.
Jay Mari has played so well this game.
He's been unbelievable.
Yeah, he has been everywhere. He was the one who started that top fight, helped get Spectre down, got the racks, and then Beastmaster just runs in, and now Panda's just gonna use that off cooldown.
Octarine plus the level 25 means it's always up.
Yippee. Man, they don't have the best, clearing megas. Like when Thunder Predator's alive, they have to stay in the base, and they don't clear very fast compared to like if Thunder Predator got mega. I mean, you have an Ember who's just gonna buy Battle Furies and Divines, so they're gonna be stuck in their base.
They still have
Guaranteed.
tier 1 at top lane.
Damn, some good defense.
The Creeps have been doing their job. And that's credit to the Beastmaster, too, for always keeping that top lane dealt with.
Yeah.
And Tavo's got the Octarine, so his ult is more or less on permanent.
It's like
The duration lasts as long as
2 seconds or something.
the
Yeah.
cooldown almost.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-second difference.
Like
Yeah.
Weehaw had to go for the Maelstrom. Now you see they're gonna try to get somethings for the megas.
I don't know how long they hold this for, though. Prada, he's got the double... He's got the quad rocks, the magic immunity for the golems. We saw how effective they've been this game.
Do you actually just wait for the refresher shard and do the 7 golems? Like, I
Yeah.
think that's the best play.
I do. I mean, there's no rush. I mean, if anything, you could even wait until buybacks.
Yeah, that too.
Would you even have the mana for that?
Refresher shard. Oh, it doesn't.
It's
That
5.
doesn't cost mana.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but
It
it'd be
does,
15.
375.
The refresher shard?
Or no, sorry.
The orb. He needs
The
like
orb, yeah.
1800, 1875
You
to
just
be able to
get-
use the full combo.
I think you get mana boots now,
You
right?
should get arcanes and then
Yeah. Whatever.
drop the triple rock, run in, buy back, suicide in again.
The 8 rock, the octuple rock play. I don't know how you get back into a fight since you have mana boots and not boots to travel, but you could try.
We've theory crafted this hard.
And there, he did take the magic community. Yep.
You can see that we put a lot of time into this.
And Schofield's brought it back. What are the level 25 talents on Earthshaker? Sorry, I don't often see the hero.
Isn't one like a ton of HP?
Yeah, Chant Totem
Oh,
cooldown,
okay.
and then resistance.
Wasn't it before like the enchant totem one and then it was like 500 health?
Schofield.
hold that thought.
Schofield
Schofield.
getting picked off. This is a bit problematic. Jaimari trying to do whatever he can, but they're just going to leave Schofield to die. I believe he does have buyback. He does. So one of the few who did.
paiN playing it right. I mean, you can't just sit in your base. You do have to go for pickoffs.
And HFN can corral the creeps, even if he doesn't kill them very quickly.
He'll never die. This could be a very long, drawn-out game. Now, I think it is maybe next Roche into the Warlock Rocks, but then buybacks should be back up on paiN.
Buybacks are 30 seconds for the Spectre.
It's a big one.
And you're missing gold on Weehaw because he committed to the Mjolnir.
And Tavo as well. So, yeah, they're pretty much all up on paiN. So, you almost have to win 2 fights, or maybe you bait out a glyph, right, and then you just suicide for the throne. You could, if the glyph's not there.
Or it's Sentry combo with an Invis Weehaw. They're going to be able to find Jaimari. They can't lose vision of him this time. They need the ensnare, but he gets out the BKB and he jumps out. Damn. Another failed gank from paiN Gaming that is so critical.
Shakir's almost got a nullifier.
Yeah. Jaimari does have buyback, but
You want to make him use it there.
yeah.
Dude, they keep doing it right when he's near trees, and he just like barely gets into the trees when they lose vision.
He's like, okay, all I have to do is last this 3 seconds. You guys don't have the burst damage for me, no problem.
When Roche is up.
You can no longer cast a nullifier on sleep, right? That was a while back.
I believe so.
So, but if you get the ice path stun on him, obviously.
All right, here we go. This is gonna be the 7 rock play. It looks like maybe. Well, who else would use it? I mean, it's good on Schofield as well, right? Like if you get 2 or 3 man, you could get a complete lockdown.
You can use it on the BM too.
Yeah.
I would really like to see the 7 rock play though.
I think that might be the best.
He already has refresher. He can't. I'm not sure if he could actually support.
Dude, Prada dropped his
all of this.
TP. Okay, get the arcanes, man. Get it.
Yes. Yes.
You don't have the mana, dude. Do the math.
Dude, they actually got to jump this Warlock first. Revit pops his BKB as well as his refresher.
Schofield's still at 25.
Really scared of getting picked off there. And now they're going to try and jump back in. Jaimari may be hit by the Ice Path here. Gets off the BKB instead. Attune tries to target some of the Brewlings instead. There's going to be the first round of golems to the back line. Weehaw made an aggressive blink in. They're trying to go for Prada. First, they have the silence on him, and he's going to end up going down.
He's got the
Weehaw,
buyback.
he is in danger. He needs to be able to get away from this. Look at that. The song goes off, grouping all of these heroes up for the Ice Path. They go straight in for HFN. A big Alka Slam comes out. It is enough to be able to finish off the Spectre. He does have buyback, though. He'll be here shortly. Schofield, Weehaw is actually still alive. Managed to Yule Scepter himself, blink away from the goal, managed to catch him. He is still dead. He ran straight into the Warlock's trap. King RT slowed down by the upheaval, caught by Jaimari, tries to go for the TP out. The damage is too much.
It's over.
There's a lot of rocks there. That's 5 of them.
There's still 2 more left, right?
Yeah, he's going to get the 7 bomb, and he gets an arcane
get the
rune.
8 bomb. The 8
The
bomb.
8 bomb, the dream grant. This is what we were talking about. Just suicide in. Get them all out.
I think it might just... It's not just over, but, I mean, you have no Weehaw. You
Get
have no Naga.
all 8
it's
of
just
the rocks.
Over. Look at him. Look at him. The army.
Ice Path doesn't do anything. There's
Suicide.
There's the 7. Jump
Prada's
forward.
trying to
HFN tries
die.
to go for the back line. Prada's just
Prada
suiciding at
wants
this
to
point.
die.
HFN, he's going to explode on him, and that's the death of HFN. That quilt causes the game.
The 8
The
rocks.
8 rock dream. We theorized it.
Dude, Thunder Predator has some amazing just individual performances throughout every single game. It felt like Jaimari, he got solo killed at level 4 in game 1, and then he single-handedly carried his team for like 20 minutes this game.
Ooh.
Insane individual play and team play, obviously, but
That game was spicy.
that whole series was spicy. That
like
was
that.
a good series. I did
like
not
that a
expect.
lot.
I said the Taurus SG one was going to be closer yesterday, and
Yeah.
it was nowhere near as hype as this at all.
The thing is like they all had their individual game-winning moments. It's like Jaimari, sometime in the early game in this Ember one, he was just like had a few rough plays, and then he just ramped it up.
Yeah.
Like they individually carried when they needed to. And on the flip side, it felt like HFN a little bit lackluster. I felt like the biggest disappointment by far for me was King RD in this series. I felt like he got really outperformed.
Yeah.
By Schofield.
You're right. Now that I think about it, King RD just did not have a great game.
He was
Like
210
any
and
of them.
27.
Yeah.
The Skyrath game, he just kept dying.
And he was Sand King?
Who was he in game 1?
Was he Sand King in game 1? It just, I mean, that
don't
just goes to show usually you're talking about his Dirge being 6-slotted, his Undying being 6-slotted, and it just felt like he was non-existent this time.
Yeah.
And Schofield was a god on Tusk 2 games. And then even his Earthshaker, he got picked off that one real bad moment in the base at the tier 3, but they didn't punish it, so it didn't matter that much.
What a series.
Seems like paiN Gaming and their plan to tilt Jaimari went against them. They just pissed Jaimari off. He just
Jaimari went insane.
carries that game 3.
Beast mode.
So, Thunder Predator, they will be moving on. We will see them one more time today. They're going to go to the winner bracket final to face up against SG and see if they can claim that early slot for the grand finals or if they're going to be playing in tomorrow's loser bracket matches. But it's been a long series, so we're going to take a break first and a little bit longer break because I do believe Thunder Predator probably needs a bit of time,
Yes.
but we'll be back.